Sigma men have a negative image in a culture that values extroversion and people pleasers. Those who know Sigma males well know that they have many traits that only their closest friends are aware of. For example, they are not antisocial or depressed, rather, they are simply different. In fact, many people admire them for their cool, collected demeanor, which keeps others composed, safe, and focused. Let's look at 15 things about Sigma men you might not know. 1. They detest large gatherings. Large crowds of people wear out Sigma guys. And the stimulus of being among so many diverse individuals from various walks of life can often leave them a bit queasy. May induce mild vertigo in them. Certain Sigma guys have an inclination to absorb other people's energy due to their empathic nature. They may have a sense of familiarity with everyone present in the room and get quickly overwhelmed by the flurry of activity. 2. Despite what Sigma men may initially appear to be rude or shy, they can actually make you laugh and carry on a conversation for more than 15 minutes. The problem is that they don't share this quality with everyone. Being social or gregarious is a choice rather than a state of being. 3. They can be the life of the party, host the networking event, and serve as the charity's chairperson. They do this voluntarily, knowing that at the end of the day they can go home, where it may take them days or weeks to feel refreshed and ready to do that again. Sigma males have to do that to get along. 4. They are efficient workers. Sigma men fill their free time with projects, calls, emails, rough drafts, and blueprints for the global conquest of the next big idea, which they have in spades. They cherish their alone time because it allows them to test out new ideas, plans, and strategies. 5. They force themselves to act like they like you. This is the harsh reality. They know who they like and don't. It can have its roots in childhood to what they had for breakfast this morning. You don't need to take it personally. They value honesty, and sometimes it hurts to survive. Sometimes it can be difficult to overcome these feelings and be nice. 6. They are okay when they are by themselves. Sigma men have a lot going on in their heads and don't need more. Unlike their extrovert counterparts, they don't need others for stimulation. More people means more things to deal with and enough energy to hold 7. Sigma males feel safe with the right people in their lives, and when they do, they give their all and give their best selves. They are constantly working out life in their heads, amusing themselves with creative projects, and knowing when to treat themselves to a good time. It takes them time to discover the proper individuals. But once they do, they don't hold back because they have friends who genuinely like them. Sigma guys develop into protective warriors who will fight practically any cause for someone they love. Just ask their pals. Humans like them and Sigma men like humans. The majority of Sigmas don't mind hanging out in groups or spending time with true friends. If they have friends, it's because they made the effort to get to know them, and they are aware that occasionally they go out and may run across new people. The distinction is that they don't make friends with everyone they encounter. 9. They dislike networking gatherings. This is particularly difficult for Sigma males who are company owners, since networking makes them feel like they have to perform. They find it difficult to say the correct thing and pay attention. Even in business, Sigma men don't really give a damn since they don't know you. They need to sense a deeper connection with someone to get the most out of a networking event. Especially in the corporate world, people need to have a deeper connection to one another. This requires time, selecting the appropriate event, and developing a strategy to benefit others while also benefiting oneself. 10. They are indifferent to your birthday. Any Sigma man who works in an office knows what it's like to be hustled for birthday cake money. It makes them cringe when a stranger in the office cheerfully offers to help out, because they assume that people will react positively and be interested in them, and that they will even accept their invitation to go out for drinks with 100 or so other strangers to celebrate. A Sigma guy who just wants to go home may feel that 100 is a bit much. But if you don't invite them, they're not offended. In fact, they're relieved that they don't need you to worry about their birthday. Yes, they don't have friends who truly know them and care about them. But what's interesting about Sigma men is that some of them are content to quietly observe the day alone or with a select group of friends. They don't have to tell anyone about it. 12. They detest small talk. Sigma men are intellectuals who like debating lofty concepts, philosophies, and ideals. They seldom ever engage in trivial chat. They seldom engage in small chat and do so with ease. 13. They like to put things in writing. They adore email because it allows them to receive what they need without being interrupted. When anything is interrupted, they get off course and have to put in more effort to get back on track. Therefore, unless it's a closed-ended question, don't contact them. Sigma men seek out like-minded individuals for their groundedness, deep thinking, and sense of control. They also value their alone time and are selective about who they let in, as letting the wrong person drain him and leave him with nothing for themselves. They also enjoy spending time with other Sigma men and women and are understanding of each other's limits and boundaries. 15. Unless you are one of their close friends, they are not really interested in hearing about your weekend activities. They believe that everyone has the right to privacy. So it is up to you whether you choose to spend it beating down the door of your ex or intoxicated. They also find it exhausting to spend too much time and energy on strangers. Just because you work with someone doesn't mean that they know them. If you enjoy the video, subscribe our channel.